As others are taking 300,000 from some, we have others who are being asked to give a little something in order for them to get the 300K. This is what it says. Someone wants my honeypot in exchange for a permanent government job.
Okay.
I am a graduate and have been unemployed since I graduated 9 years ago. I am very desperate for a job. My child is 4 and things are not looking good. Her uncaring father abandoned us 2 years ago. This man is older than my father. He's a bigwig in government. He says that he has an employment letter ready. All I have to do is spend the night with him. And he says he doesn't want us to use protection. He will buy morning after pills for me. Please, I need sincere advice. I don't know what to tell you, but honey, you're the one being trapped. Like the honey trap. Anyway, let's break this down for what it is. Number one, you've been unemployed for 9 years, got a child 4 years ago, father left, right? And now here you are, jobless 9 years after going to school. Many things could have been done differently in those 9 years, but hey, atuta kusaliti, atuta kunini, atuta kusulubisha for that one. Now let's get into this older guy. He's apparently someone in government, a very big wig in government, and he says, sleep with me, you get the job. I have your letter ready, right? What is the assurance? Absolutely diddly squat. It is his word against yours. And oftentimes, most of these people don't really keep their word. They just want to exercise their power. Number 3, not only does he want to sleep with you, right? Not only does he want a one-night stand, he additionally wants you to do it without any protection. From the rumblings that we're hearing on the streets, the diseases are many. In fact, yesterday we spoke about the fact that HIV and AIDS is becoming increasingly a problem again, simply because people are not using protection during these encounters. So, even if you did take the plunge and say, okay, I'll do it. For a job, I'll do it. A permanent position, I'll do it. Just know you may not only get a permanent position, you may also get a permanent resident in your bloodstream in the form of a disease. Number 2, he's telling you he will get you the morning after pills, right? He will get you these morning after pills. How many people have we heard wamedanganywa by their partners to be trapped with children? Okay, so you already have one kid. This could be a situation where you either get a disease or you get pregnant by this man because he gives you Panadol in place for P2 or Piritons, because they kind of look the same. He gives you a Piriton in place for P2 and you drink it, you measure it, and you're like, okay, tumemaliza story. Here you are pregnant, okay? And ultimately, even worse, is the fact that you still have no assurance of this job. Like, there is no assurance of this job. All it's giving is, I think you're desperate, and that's why this is looking like a convincing argument for him, right? Reality is nothing that you do during desperation ends up working out in your favor, especially when it's a vice, when it's not straightforward, when it's fishy. I think I've told you this story before of when I was applying for my marriage license, and the person who I was in talks with decided to solicit. He said, fine, I will give you this appointment for you to come in here, but tupatane kahari, tupatane mahali. I've told you guys this story before. And disgusting as it was, I was desperate. My wedding needed to happen in November, but I only had a few days in order for me to get this appointment, to be able to get the things that need to get gotten, in order for me to actually get this wedding done. Otherwise, we would have had to cancel the wedding up until the next year, because it takes the only appointment I could have was for December. So that state of desperation could have led me to be like, you know what, it's okay. I'll just do it. I'll take the plunge. But what are the assurances here? You know, look, desperation can lead you to do some crazy stuff. You decide for yourself how crazy you want to get to.
It's a very interesting situation you're in, and it becomes even more desperate when a child is involved, because at the end of the day, your child needs school fees, your child is probably starting school, they need all of these things and they need to get done. The child's father is not in the picture, doesn't want to be, so I understand that urgency and that pressure for you to just, after all, sio sabuni, haishi. But, and I'm speaking from experience, when you're that desperate, the most tempting offers will
Usually
come to you. My plea with you is don't succumb. Always remind yourself there's rice at home. Even if there's no meat to accompany it, there is rice at home. Just constantly remind yourself that this is not the only option. A government job sounds nice right now, but it is not the only option. There are so many options right in front of you, but because your mind is already like zeroed in on what this is and what it could mean for me and my child, and the freedom that comes with having, money in your bank account, I get that. But please remind yourself there is rice at home. Even if there's no rice, it's just ugali. There is rice at home.
And ultimately, I feel like one more thing we need to throw in there is, remember, even if you do get the job, now you're at his beck and call, whenever, wherever. Like, you can be so easily manipulated. Your job may be permanent, but it is never really that way. Because if he gave you the job, guess what? He can take it all the way back. So just think about the stress of working in an environment where you're constantly on eggshells, pins and needles.